Good morning, almost afternoon. Welcome, everyone. For those of you that are watching later, and those of you that get on now, welcome. My name is Cindy. I am at Simply Cindy. I've been doing these lives for the last 12, 13 days. I've challenged myself to do 30 days of lives. So I am really enjoying this. This may become a daily thing. It kind of depends on how the algorithm behaves. But how you guys, if you guys are interested, do you like this stuff? Do you want different types of content in this stuff when we do lives? Okay, here we go. Now let me know. Does this look correct? Oh gosh, you're a Saggy ascending too as well. Kathy, there's your twin. Except for, oh gosh, she's got Saturn right there. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what's in the handbag. Um, Parks, do you have like a question? Ooh, girl, you're like me. You are stubborn in other lives, and you just did not do it. And you came back like you're stubborn. So in this life, you probably hate redoing things. You probably can't stand having to say something again. Like what I just asked about the 236 that may have irritated you a little bit. You're like, I'm trying to get it to you. Remember, we mirror what we're trying to like get through. You definitely, in just general, I'm going through a lot right now. Okay. Yeah. So you have Saturn in your first house. But you have Uranus as well. So it's almost like you feel like you have to wade through so much just to get anywhere. And your saggy self wants to like be so free, but you've probably maybe on occasion have felt free, but you're like, what is free? Like, I just have to like do things, and it's so hard, and it's not right. And why do I even feel like I need to be free? Why can't I just? It's almost like you get mad at yourself for knowing that you should be free, being irritated, maybe not mad, but being irritated with that. And just when you think you have some stability, because you want to be free. You don't want to have the responsibility all the freaking time. And it's like just when you begin to like do that, stuff changes on you. It changes on you quick, right? So, like here's a Saggy for you guys. Here's a Saggy ascending that probably people would view as a very serious person. They wouldn't know that they're a Sagittarius, right? Oh, well, and especially because I just saw the sun. The sun's in Virgo, right? So they can be very, so you, Dot Parks, sorry, not Dot, um, can be so much fun, but I don't think you allow yourself. You feel, yeah, that's the Saturn. And then just when you're like, okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. You said, I feel caged. So let's just say, okay, I feel caged. I'm dealing with the cage. This is the cage. I'm not gonna try to get out. I'm just gonna like try to make it comfortable for me in this cage, right? Like I'm not trying to like go against anything. And as soon as you do that, that's not even stable. That will like change on you. That will like something will be just swept under the rugs pulled out from under you, right? Does that make sense, Parks? Like for some reason, your Saturn is really heavy for you. You also have this 11th house Pluto that you've been dealing with all of your life. Um, but I don't feel like that's the huge issue anymore. I feel like this is the issue. Do you see how Saturn is like if you'll just be responsible, but then it's got to go through Uranus to get to Neptune? Neptune is where you're like, I can feel that there is magic and that there is a way and that there is freedom. and that there is laughter and that there is joy and that there is a way to like not be so responsible and have to like do everything so hard, you can feel it. It's right there. It's in your first house. The thing is you have access to it. You just don't know how to get to it because that Saturn wants you to be responsible, and that Uranus has worked. You probably feel like if you knew Uranus, you probably would feel like Uranus doesn't even like me. He's done so many things, and you would think of Uranus as a bad planet to encounter, where like Uranus rules my chart. Uranus is a great planet. Uranus is where miracles happen. Uranus is where wisdom is. Uranus is where rebellion is. Uranus is where the freedom is, right? But for some reason you have to like, and this is all retrograde. You've done this before. You can get to this magic. You can get to the no boundaries. You got to work with, do I want to say this now? I wanted to kind of save this for a video I'm going to do about Neptune and Saturn. I'm trying to decide whether I want to say this because this would really sort of help you understand, but it's going to blow people's minds. Okay, I'll say it. Because remember, I'm not holding anything back. You got to think of Saturn, and this is for everybody. Saturn is the hold on, it's like I got to make sure that I say it correctly. Saturn is the illusion disguised as reality, and Neptune is the reality disguised as illusion. Does that make sense to everybody? This is how you work through this. We are not these bodies only, but Saturn, through Saturn's eyes, is the illusion that we are just physical. It's the reality that we think we are. That's Saturn, but it's a disguise. It's an illusion where this is not the illusion, but we see it as the illusion. Yes. Yes. If you're with me, if you know me, if you like this content, if you like hanging out, if this is your energy, you will get this. This is how we work with these two. You've got to know that this is a disguise, Parks. This is a disguise. You can work through this to get through this, and you know it innately. You've done this before. And Uranus will give you the push and the change and the miracle and the things appearing from nowhere. From nowhere. You can do that. It's in your first house. Your belief system has to change. I've talked about this. I talked about this yesterday. That's the message. That's why they didn't want me to talk about Pluto. It's not about Pluto for you. It's about here. Does that make sense, Parks? I'm glad that y'all got that. I'll probably say it again because I've been kind of holding that one because I was like, eventually I'm going to make this Saturn and Neptune video, but we've been so focused on, how we're moving into this North Node, South Node stuff. So yeah. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you understand that you have magic within you, It's your first house. You have magic. It wants you want to work hard for it. You don't have to. You got to like put the veil down. That's the easiest. It's not, I used to tell people when I would teach them how to do telekinesis and stuff, I would say it's not a push. It's a let go. That's what you have to do. You're not pushing anything. Saturn wants you to. Capricorn wants you to. You're not pushing. You're just allowing. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. Come see me. I can help. Okay, who's next? I'm going to leave that there.